Hello my friends, finally spring has come and I can finally do a good ground test with my beautiful detectors. We have Garrett and 2 Deuses, and well, I'll try to do a ground test, a live, not live, but a real ground test, and we'll see how it goes. I haven't tried it before, so I'm excited as well to see the results. Okay, so this is my testing ground. As you can see, the ground has little holes in it, and they're in 5 centimeter range. So first is 5, then 10, this 15, and this 20. So we have these 3 machines: Deus I, Deus II, and Garrett AT Pro International. We'll see how they perform in this environment. Just a quick notes. These are the coils that I have. I know they're not really, the Deus 1 and 2, not really comparable. They're just, similar in size. The Garrett is completely in a different price range, so I would expect it to perform a little bit poorer, but overall it's a great machine. It's just that I happen to have these. So let's jump right into the test. First we have a €1 coin. Let's start off with something simple. Also, differently from the ear test, I cannot measure the exact depth of the detector. I can only measure how well it performs in certain depth intervals, as 5 centimeters, like 5, 15, 20, 25, and from that you can pretty much guess which one's gonna perform a little bit better deeper, and which one is they're not picking up the deeper targets. So let's get right into it. Okay, so as this is a pretty standard €1 coin, I would expect it to be somewhere in the 15 centimeter range at least. Let's start off with Deus. Basic program, no adjustments been done. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. No discrimination, no nothing. Just turn it on, basic, and let's see what we can get. Okay. 15 centimeters, that's a pretty actually good signal. Shows off as what? 95. It's not like super good, but definitely a diggable signal. Okay, so €1 coin, 15 centimeters, works pretty well. Let's see with the Deus II. Also general, no messing around with the options. I feel like this is a little bit better signal. Definitely better. I ramped up the sound a little bit. There we go. You can hear it really well. 86. Maybe I want to try out. Well, let's go with 15 centimeters with the Garrett, and then we'll try it out on the 20 centimeters. Okay, Garrett. Let's see. Garrett has a Pro with the mode with 0 discrimination. That's it. On the sensitivity is D-2. Okay, so this is not a really strong signal, but it is definitely a decent signal. Somewhat similar to Deus I, but it's maybe, oh, there it goes. It's a really good signal actually. Let's try it with Deus I. Yeah, 50 centimeters is actually pretty good. Let's try 20 centimeters. Okay, we got 20 centimeters and got it. Let's see. No sound at all. How about Deus II? We have something here. It's 82. It's actually really good. Definitely a diggable signal. Let's see what the Deus I can offer. Yeah, not really anything as well. Well, they have like faint signals, but I'd have to mush through the ground a little bit more to get that. No, actually it's not. It's not as it doesn't pick up anything. Next we have this copper ring, small copper ring. Let's try 20 centimeters right off the bat. Let's see how it performs. We have some signals here. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good signal. Yeah, that's a really good signal from Deus II. Let's see from the Garrett. We have nothing from the Garrett. I should get some ground off here, but either way, nothing from the Garrett. And we have probably nothing from Deus I as well. Okay, so let's try the 15 centimeters. 20 centimeters, okay. I mean 15. Okay, that's a clear signal. Yeah, that's definitely good from the Deus and from the Garrett. Pretty good as well. Maybe I should try somewhere around 17 centimeters. I think that would be interesting to see if there's any difference. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so now a little bit deeper. Around 17. It's a weak signal, but there's a signal. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would dig that, but I probably would. But I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it's weak as well. There is a signal, but it's weak as well. Well, you can. It's kind of. Maybe a little bit better, but on the same, pretty much on the same level. Small 10 centus coin. Oh, there's two. One copper as well. Now I'm trying 10 centus now, and let's see how it reacts to a little bit smaller coins. 15 centimeters. Okay, we'll start off with Deus II on 15 centimeters. Pretty clear signal. There's some signal. It's not like super clear. You'd have to, you know. But there's still some signal. Well, it actually has, just you have to point right. Yeah, it actually has a signal. You have to point right in the center there. So it has actually a pretty good signal. Let's see, let's compare that. 99, 89. That's definitely a diggable signal if you don't miss it. Yeah, it's diggable here as well. Okay, let's try 17. And we have no signal from Deus. Absolutely no signal. Let's work with Garrett. Yeah, no signal as well. You can't actually call that a signal. It's more like I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't call that a signal. Let's work with Deus II. Easy target. Let's test how deep can Deus II go. Okay, so for Deus II, let's put it somewhere here, like 21 centimeters, somewhere around here. It's probably 20 the limit. It doesn't register very well. It's like 30, 84. You might dig it, but yeah, it's not consistent. But it's definitely deeper than the previous devices. So I think 20 centimeters for such a small coin as this one is really good. Okay, now for the 1 kopeck. This is a really bad signal coin. It registers somewhere around the foil. I'm gonna put it on 15, but I think only Deus II can handle this one on 15. Pretty clear signal. 52. Definitely diggable. Let's try with the Garrett. I wouldn't call that a signal. Yeah, I wouldn't call that a signal. There's one. Yeah, there's no signal as well. And just some chatter. Okay, let's go to the 10. Yeah, definitely diggable. Yeah, I guess diggable as well. Yeah, it's of course diggable. Garrett just gives off a little bit clearer signal right off the bat. Like, this is definitely a diggable signal. And here you can hear some little, chatter. You hear it's not a really clear signal. But on the other hand, it's not a really good coin to begin with, so it gives a little bit more information about the target itself. That it's kind of a good target, but it's also not the best target. While Garrett just says, better dig it. It's awesome. So it's a little bit more precise on the Deus I side. Let's go with big silver. Really big, fat silver coin. Let's try 20. 20. This is almost like, now it's like 21 centimeters, somewhere around there. Not 20, but 21. It gives off as 99, 94, 99. Yeah, it's a decent signal. It's not something to be super excited about, but got it. No signal. There was one. No signal as well. Okay, so let's go the 17 centimeter route. There's one. A faint. No, I wouldn't call that a signal. It's kind of. It's pretty much similar on the same scale as Deus one. Like it doesn't actually. It doesn't actually give off like strong signals. 15 centimeters. This should be easier. Damn, that's really weak. I don't know. It's kind of weak. How about Garrett? Nothing too fancy also. Well, from here it's pretty consistent here. Let's try those. Somewhat. I would give that actually I would give a little bit more a better signal to the Garrett one, because give a more consistent. There we go. It's not the best signal, but at least it's kind of consistent. I don't know. It's similar, but I would probably be like, this is a really good signal. I would probably be more likely to dig with the Garrett, this one. This is a really good signal. No, well, not a really good, but a good signal. So it's hard to tell actually. You can hear a consistent signal here as well, so it's pretty similar. Both perform in a similar depth actually. On Kopek, Bitcoin, let's start off with 20 centimeters. Okay, 20 centimeters. Got it, no signal. Deus one. No signal. And Deus II. A faint signal. Shows a 33. Not something I would dig. But there's still a signal. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. That's something I would dig. So that's a solid actually signal. Now once again the battle between the Deus I and AT Pro. Let's go with 15 centimeters. Good signal, I would say. Not the strongest, but overall good signal. Yeah, that's pretty good as well. Let's try 17. So I guess you pretty much get the gist of it. 17, no signal. Got it. No signal as well. I think you get the basic tendency of it. I'm gonna do maybe a silver and a gold ring more, and I'll be finished. But on ear test you can do a really precise measuring of how deep it can go, and on ground it's not that easy. So it's basically just Garrett and Garrett and the Deus II fighting over here. It definitely is it definitely might be because of the coil, because this coil is actually bigger, so it makes sense that it can go a little bit deeper. But there's no other coils on Deus II, the smaller ones. There's only a bigger one. Okay, so let's try the gold ring. Gold ring, I would imagine it should go around the 20 centimeter mark. Let's see if that's true. $20 centimeters. There was one. Nothing. I wouldn't call that a signal, but okay, that's a really clear signal. I'm gonna try Deus I for this one more time. So we have no signals here from the Deus I. And from the Garrett we have somewhat, I wouldn't say a signal, but it makes me believe that Garrett would find it a little bit deeper than the Deus. But it's only a hint. Silver ring, let's try 20 centimeters as well. It worked pretty well with the gold ring. Got it. Nothing. Deus. Nothing. Deus II. Something. Deus II is definitely a diggable signal here. They're fighting between themselves. Let's see on the 17 how well it will perform. Okay, there was one. We're starting to hear something. Not something I would call a signal, but definitely something. Pretty similar on the Garrett. So let's just go up one, and we have a diggable signal. Yay! I don't know about this one. Yeah, that's here. It's a little bit clearer, but you can see that you don't have to be super precise with Garrett like you get here. I think it's because of the technology that it's a double D coil, and and Deus has a different kind of coil, so it doesn't have to be as precise as with Deus. You know, with Deus you have to be really precise to get over. Like you have to get it on the center, but it gives a pretty good signal. It gives a really good signal actually. Okay, so we pretty much understand the tendency of the detectors. Garrett and the Deus I are pretty similar in depth. Of course, this doesn't mean that one is better or the other, because discrimination actually plays a huge role in determining which detector is better. This is only a depth test. Don't take that as the ultimate test for which detector is better. You do have to realize that Deus is a highly Deus I and Deus II is highly customizable machine, while Garrett just you pick it out in the box, press a few buttons, you can go. I love that feature about Garrett, but I also want to try out the Deus II features right now, and overall I'm pretty happy with the depth test. It showed that Deus I and Garrett does not have a big difference in depth. What appeared to be while doing the air test. So this could be the result of the lack of accuracy in the ground test, because as you can see, there's only like 5 or at best 2 centimeter intervals, while at air test you can just look at the ruler and see what's the depth. So maybe that's why Garrett and Deus I performed quite similarly. I'm happy with the Deus II results. I'll have a few more inches of depth now that I have this new detector and new coil, of course. So but what I'm most excited about is the coming underwater metal detecting season, and I'll keep you updated on that, and maybe I'll do some more tests in the future. Thanks for watching. See ya.